like pre podcast
I
recording.
hate you so much.
I'm not gonna eat a lot. There's just a couple on the plate.
Don't eat any.
Let me get one more then before we.
At least chew off mic. Yeah, fine. Sure.
What
No,
do you
go
mean?
back. You're
Sure.
not
How else could?
done. You're not done yet.
Sorry. How else can I chew off
Stop
mic?
it.
Don't say sure like I tried my best and it was bad, right? Like
You
this is
didn't try
how.
your best, and it was bad. So
No,
that's
it
what
was
that sure
fine.
was.
It's tournament style.
Hello and welcome to Tournament Style. I am your host Austin, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host Guillermo Open Carry Delgado. Guillermo, have you rate, reviewed, and subscribed to this podcast?
I that one caught me off guard, and I think I may have had a hand in it. Do I rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast? Well, if I'm real, I would. Let me think back just to give you a genuine answer. I haven't rated us or reviewed us because that's weird,
What?
right? Yeah, I'm not going to go and review my own podcast, right?
All right. Well, this question was. I
You
was
guys,
just
hold on. You
asking
guys
it
should.
just to.
No, they should for sure. Like listeners, it really helps us. But is it weird that I have? Have you?
Yes, of course, man.
Really? Oh.
Well, I haven't reviewed it. I've rated it and subscribed.
Oh, I think I've rated it right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave a review.
So then,
But you should, listeners.
So 2 out of our 4 ratings are us.
All right, no need for that. But yeah, nothing happened.
I botched it. I don't know what happened.
Try again.
I guess the file didn't go through. Never mind. Forget it.
Here, I got you.
We're back.
All right, yeah. For those that have long-time listeners, we've been gone for a little bit. We haven't uploaded in a bit,
Which is weird for us, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
If there was like work or like any other responsibilities, pretty normal for me actually to put it off. But the podcast, I feel like, has been the most consistent thing in my life for months.
But yeah, if you haven't been here, or if you missed us, or if you're new here, please rate, review, and subscribe. We usually say it at the end, but I wanted to get it in the beginning. I wanted to hit y'all in the beginning with it, so you can do it now, even if you enjoy.
Yeah, stop listening. Go review. Don't even listen to the whole episode. This is it. This is peak, right? If you know us, this is peak. Rate and review and get out of here.
But yeah, we're tournament style. We're back finally. And we're back by ourselves, just us two. For those who have been listening, yeah.
That's another crazy thing. How many weeks did we have with guests? 5 or 6?
5. Yeah, 5 or 6.
Okay, that's still a lot. I feel like, when there's like a big like house party and everybody leaves at the end, it's just kind of like a few close friends or like you and your roommates, and it's sort of
never
just
been
like
to a house party.
Really? You've never been to a party at like a house?
I've never been invited to a party.
A party at all?
You're right. Yeah.
I feel like I've been to your birthday party. Oh, I guess that doesn't count then.
It was you and me.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah, it was just us two.
I don't have what's the word? Friends.
Social skills. Oh well,
right.
They go hand in hand, I suppose.
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Are we too old to go to a house party ever again? 28, right?
It depends, I guess.
On the people of the house?
Yeah,
Who's
I guess
going to throw a house
28.
party that's... I'm not talking about
nobody has houses because we're
also in that interesting generation that my parents had 2 houses by my age. Yeah.
We live in Austin.
House parties are my favorite type of party type situation, so I'm kind of sad. It's probably why
we go to house get-togethers.
See, but not the same though for me anyway.
There's not going to
That's
be like
what
a
I'm
ton
talking
of
about.
people there, whatever we're doing.
Yeah,
Playing
it's
beer
kind of.
pong and
I want to
like
be at a house with like 90% of people I don't know playing beer pong. Everything's sticky.
sounds awful.
Everything's sticky. I mean, these days for sure, I'm leaving with COVID, Delta variant, Lambda variant, like whatever can get through my
Sugma
my.
variant.
Is this Sugma variant now?
Suck my balls.
Okay, you didn't. I was looking for a sound that might.
Hey, I've actually been meaning to ask. You know a lot about fitness, right?
I'm learning some stuff about fitness.
Fitness dick in your mouth.
Again, we're 28.
Ooh, got him.
Austin's also 28. I have one for this. I'm going to be pretty slow on that. Hold on.
Just cut out the silence. Cut out this.
Never mind. I don't have anything for this.
All right. I don't know what you're going to cut, but also some advice. I know you're the soundboard guy.
I'm trying to be. Yeah.
You don't need to like preface every like, oh, let me like you can just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I need like a second to find it because there's a lot of. Let me move
Sure. I mean, that's also
Just don't
fine.
want you to say anything funny while I'm looking for the sound.
It'll be fine. I don't say anything funny.
I had the got him thing, but I just didn't upload it, I guess.
Play it now. No, play anything now.
No, I'll edit it in.
Just play anything
You
now.
know, play any of the sounds that I got?
Yeah.
Let's do.
Again, just play it. You don't need to.
Anything?
Yeah.
I want to introduce.
Just click a button, man.
Oh, we can do it there. Yeah,
you got the possession music.
I have the possession music ready. When I learn the soundboard, I'll be a little bit faster. But yeah, for sure.
See, that one actually, funny enough, you did that one because that one does use a cue from it. Like I literally say cue the music and then it plays.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's.
But anyway, I did get a lot of the sounds that you asked for, so I wanna.
I don't even remember
time
all
this episode.
Again, I think you'll get better at it, but I think like you'll hear something and know which sound to click and just
exactly
be on your game
for
at
sure.
some point.
Right now, there's just like I don't know, like 16 new sounds on it. Then I have to like scroll around, but yeah, for sure.
So what's new with you?
What's
new in the world? Football's back.
Football is back, yeah.
Both of our teams are 0-1.
That's right. Yeah, I was pretty sad. You know what? I'm not a football stats guy, although I aspire to be because I'm very near like that. I know the Bills don't do well against the Steelers usually, so I was kind of chalk it up to that, right? Somebody on Twitter said that, so I believe them. Is basically what happened.
Hey, speaking of the Bills, they might come to Austin.
That's right. Oh, have we never talked about that?
We might have. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I want to say I don't know. You guys have asked me before. Mixed feelings, right? Because it's to me. You know how I am. One of the things I like about them is it's so obscure geographically. Like, why does Guillermo like the Buffalo Bills kind of thing? You know, have you ever been to Buffalo? No, I haven't. Couldn't tell you where it was. Washington, maybe? Nebraska? I don't know. Where do they have Buffalo? They have Buffalo in New York? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like it's a borough or whatever.
No,
it's like
that's
the Bronx.
New York City. This is its own city.
Oh, it's in New York, the state.
You're right.
NYS.
I
see.
Yes,
I forget that there's other parts of
New York's.
Yeah. There's New York, the state also.
Is that
upstate
the only
New York? That's where that comes
that's
from.
Like city is like
more important, or not more
well,
important?
I wouldn't say that, but New York City is just called New York City, right?
Yeah.
But people just say New York, New York.
New York. Just I think they say that because it's catchy.
Are there any like Oklahoma City? Do people like Oklahoma?
Their minds go to. I don't think so. Oh, Oh, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I don't know. I've never heard someone say that. I lived there for, a couple years.
Gross. I'm so
Don't
sorry
know.
for you.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm still getting over it. They say OKC. I was always kind of catchy. I like saying OKC. You're
You know
pretty
what? This is
cool.
boring now. Let's
You're
let's move on. Hey, you're wearing glasses. Why?
I am wearing glasses. For everybody on Instagram, let me know what you think. My allergies are kind of coming back, so I took my contacts off when I got home.
I don't
I'm
think I've
not a
seen you in
fan
glasses in the past
because I'm not a fan of how, like, I don't know if it's the frames or if I'm just not a glasses person, but yeah, this is I'm even down to do the rest of the podcast blurry visioned.
you look a lot
for the
younger without them.
Oh, without them, I see. Okay. And now I look, give me an age. No, give me the amount of years that added. Give me the amount
Oh,
of years that added.
like 15.
Oh, that's not that bad.
So without them you
Yeah.
look like 40. And then now you
Wait, what?
and
I
now
look
you
40
look
with,
and now you look like
you're
55.
saying that regularly just walking around the world I look 40?
Yeah, you look bad, man. You look like
This
you're
is
about to kill over and
this is news to
stop
me.
living.
Yeah. I
Your
thought
your
I
grays
definitely
and whites are popping.
I definitely felt that way, but I thought I looked pretty healthy for someone who kind of feels winded after a flight of stairs.
You did we did hang out recently and you got
Yeah,
winded after climbing up my apartment stairs.
there were okay. Those are 5 flights or something like that, right?
I have an elevator, but you took the stairs and
I forget there's an elevator.
you're
Also, it's
winded, which is fair from the stairs, but you were winded for
yeah.
like 30 minutes, which is not the not fair part.
It's because we were talking and laughing, so I never got the chance to like catch my breath. I've actually, it's funny. I've been lifting. I've been lifting a lot, right? I'm becoming a meathead, right? I'm becoming my
You can
cardio.
tell.
I can feel it going down. Like
You
I
know a
can
lot about
feel.
fitness.
I know a lot about fitness.
Fitness
My
dick
muscle.
in your mouth.
You gotta stop.
Oh, I got him.
I tried to truck through it, and he still got it in somehow.
Woo!
But yeah, but there's always like shooting pains in my left arm, and and definitely I'm eating like 3 pounds of steak per day just to kind of get the protein in.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know it hurts, definitely, but um, but yeah, what else? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's been a weird month or like past few weeks because we've hung out more than we've done. Not, I want to say than we've done the podcast, but usually I
Yeah,
only
yeah,
see
yeah.
you on the podcast, and this month I've seen you a couple times. Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
we've hung
weird to
out.
me. Yeah, it's
We
been
got
interesting.
brunch.
We got brunch. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
If you're, do people get brunch outside of Austin? Is that
What kind of
fun? Well, I'm
question
just
is that?
saying,
Of course.
is that fun for anybody to talk about outside of Austin?
Of course it is.
Oh,
What are you
okay. I
talking
just thought it was an
about?
Austin thing. Going. I don't know. Yeah.
You're an insane person.
What if it was the brunch, like for an NFL team? Can we fit brunch in there? The Austin
Club?
Brunch Club, like the Breakfast Club, but for
Yeah.
brunch.
Right.
Yeah, there's something about that.
The Austin Brady Bunch?
What
Oh, Brady
about
Brunch.
the Brady Brunch? Yeah, that's the name of one of my fantasy football teams. What about a net? Let me pitch you a Netflix series. It's a series and it's very breakfast clubby, but it's called like the Brunch Club. Yeah.
Is that not a thing?
It sounds like it should be. I don't
Like it's
think
the
it is.
Millennial Breakfast Club and it's Brunch Club?
That's my idea, right?
Brunch at Tiffany's? We
Brunch at
just take everything
Tiffany's.
that has the word breakfast in it and we put
Is
brunch.
what is breakfast at Tiffany's? I thought that was something sexual. Am I weird on am I wrong on
I
that?
think it's a movie, dude.
Oh, just a
And
movie.
a
Like,
song. Well, they made a song about it, but yeah.
interesting. I need to look that up before
I think
I
it's a
have.
movie with is it Hepburn? I'm gonna look dumb if
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
not.
Right.
But 1961 film with
Wow.
Audrey Hepburn in it.
Oh, but she's got the long black gloves, right?
Yeah, with the thing and the
So I
thing
thought it
and
was
her look.
sexual. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying. We got brunch recently. You're supposed to take me to see Shang-Chi, and you have not.
I'm
So
supposed to take you.
you're in the Thunderdome. Yeah, you're supposed to
Okay,
take me.
Thunderdome. Play the music, man.
Oh, I have new Thunderdome music, but this is why we have to talk about some of the soundboard stuff. I want Renee to do the vocal audio that I want in there, which is just going to be like you're in the Thunderdome or something. But I want Renee to do it, so I have it without
intern Renee.
Yeah, intern Renee. I want intern Renee to do it.
Sure,
So
sure, sure.
I'll do the voice.
These aren't
sort
final.
Of. These are yeah. It's just this one. I think is the only one. I might
Just
have them do a couple
let
of
it
things.
be, man.
So this is. Please work.
Tell me, brother, what were you the god of again?
And then he's gonna. Can you hear it?
I kind of hear it.
And he's gonna. Could you hear the intro line? Do you know what it is?
It's some sort of superhero.
You the god of
Yeah.
again.
Is that Hela?
Yeah, it's Hela.
And this is
then
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, and he's gonna say something. You're in the Thunderdome, but we're gonna time it so it finishes like right here.
That's just so long. This is so long.
It's not done. It's not
I just
thing.
wanted a
It's
thunder crash. Just put it one thunder. Just,
okay.
You're in the thunder. No. That's it. That's it.
Oh.
We don't need all of that, man.
So should I text Renee and tell her it's off?
What do you think about getting Noam Chomsky to do the voice?
I have a Noam Chomsky thing right here.
No, come on. That's not what I want.
Listen. Okay. Next week, listen to the final product, and you can decide between that and the and just the thunderclap.
Well, don't call it the final product, right?
The second to final product. The draft, the first draft. I don't know, man. I'm not a writer, right?
Yeah, we know. Okay, so
cool.
Put me in the Thunderdome. Go ahead.
Oh, you're supposed to take me to see Shang-Chi.
You're bad at
that's
this.
It. That's all. What? I don't know. That's it. I mean, what else is there? I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
We do need to see it. Let's go this weekend if we can, maybe.
I'm cool to cut this this episode off early. Just go now. Oh, come on. See, you're lying. Because I know you're free right now, you know?
Well,
I know there's no other excuses.
Let's go Friday or Saturday.
Oh, something's going to come up on Friday or Saturday. All right, that's fine. I'll go Friday or Saturday. Also, it's not topical by then, but that's fine.
Well, we can just go for us. It doesn't have to be a podcast thing.
Oh, and we can just talk about it now as if we've seen it? Yeah, that's cool. 8 out of 10. Yeah. Nice.
Sure.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10, but it's because I like minorities.
I think it's a really good. Sorry, what? That sounds creepy.
Yeah, just cut it.
What Marvel phase? Wait, they just started phase 5, right? Or am I crazy? Or this is phase 4.
4?
Sorry, what Marvel movie are you most excited for right now? I know I'm kind of going off on
the one that they've announced.
Announced Marvel movie that you're excited for.
Kind of two, but they kind of go together.
Okay.
I'll say Spider-Man, right? Because everyone's excited to see that one.
No Way
Home. Then also Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So it's kind of like a two-parter, with him.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see what they do.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. I'm probably going to end up liking that more. And I don't want to get too Marvel MCU right now because that's not really this episode. But after seeing a couple trailers and getting kind of more into the idea of the Eternals, I'm sort of more excited for it.
I love the actors in it.
Yes, exactly. And I can't. I also from the first trailer, I forgot that Kit Harington's also in it.
Kit Harington's in it.
Yeah,
Black
and
Knight.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm kind of growing on it, and it's
Stark
coming out
brothers.
in November, so I might make that. Yeah, let's go. I may make that my birthday movie or my birthday let's go and see if it's good. And
I'm so down for it, man. Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, there's
Kumail Nanjiani. Just amazing cast.
It's
Also,
pretty
I'll throw
crazy.
out one more, and then we'll stop talking about Marvel.
Sure.
Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which it hasn't
Yeah.
no trailer, no nothing. It's just been like announced.
I,
But
I've
I think
always liked
that's
the
like a
Ant-Man movies.
three-parter of like
Oh,
the just the time,
the quantum stuff.
yeah, exactly, the
Yeah.
multiverse and quantum stuff. I
Yeah,
think
because
is going
even
to be cool.
because the second Ant-Man had to do with quantum. I didn't like that one as much, but it had something to do with like quantum, like them working on it, right? Like it.
Right. They sort of
Yeah.
shoehorn that in so that way at the end he
Yeah.
like gets stuck in the thing after the snap and
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. First.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's in that second one. It's a post-credit scene,
That's at the
right?
very end. Like I
Got
guess
it.
that
Yeah. Cool.
happens. That's why he's not in like Infinity War.
Right. For sure. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Marvel's so good at shit like that.
Kevin
It's
Feige
so
is a
crazy.
genius. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, did you want to go over the soundboard or did you have a all right, let's move on to the tournament. If you're new to tournament style, again, I have to apologize to you. Because we don't normally just ramble on for 30 minutes. Well, we do kind of, but what we do always do in an episode of this podcast is a tournament that we host and we create on our own. We do a tournament every single week. That is the point of tournament style.
I would call it the meat and potatoes.
This week, it's our namesake. This week, we are doing a tournament on apples.
That's when you name your child after like a grandparent or something.
No, it's not.
Yes, your
No, it's
namesake.
not.
Like if I had a grandchild and their name was Guillermo, they'd be my namesake. Not that we need to discuss this.
One that has a name of as another, especially. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
This battle is now over. That's all, folks.
That's all she wrote. I do think it needs to be shorter, but that's where it would come in handy. You know?
Oh, there you go. We were doing our tournament on apples.
Oh, I did have one more.
Oh my god. So loud.
That's it. Sorry. Really?
Yeah.
That's fine on my end.
Apples.
Sorry?
We're doing a tournament on apples.
You said we were doing Apple products.
What?
You said we were doing Apple products, right?
What is that?
You're kidding, right? This is a bit. This is a joke. Apple products.
Like an apple slicer?
Like produce. Sorry?
Or what do you mean?
Name the 8 apple slicer type things, right? Apple slicer and Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
7 Ziploc bags. 1 apple slicer.
The apple slicer wins. Fuck.
I used possession 3 times during that episode.
Okay, we're doing it on Apple products then. Are you happy?
No, because now I have to switch my notes back to... That's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
So we went to apple.com/store. And there are literally 8 products at the top. So we're just going to do those in that order that it's giving us. So if you want to play along,
cool.
Just do that.
They're in their car. They pull out like their phone. They get stopped. Speeding ticket. All right. Oh, do I need something?
I'm sorry?
Tournament?
No, don't. You're good.
Are you sure?
It's fine.
I can.
Again, you don't have to cue. Just play it if you want to play. You don't need to like stop.
I didn't know what
you don't need to stop the whole podcast to like. You don't need to stop the whole podcast to do this. To do this.
I sort of thought
for 20 minutes,
maybe
and just,
you were waiting for some kind of
and maybe
sound
just sort of guess on which one you're gonna hit.
I don't know, man.
Right?
This is the soundboard thing is new to me.
Every time you go to the soundboard, you look at it for 30 seconds to decide what you want to do.
There's like 36 sounds on here. I should really narrow it down to the best 8 so that I can get familiar with them.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Apple products. We'll do apples next week then, okay?
That's also a joke, right?
All right. First up, we have the Mac, which
Like a
encompasses every single computer they have. Apparently, it's called a
oh,
Mac.
that's tough then. Yeah. Or that's going to be a solid. Yeah. Sorry.
Versus
Go ahead.
the HomePod Mini, which which if
You're
you're
just
like
making up stuff, man.
right, which if
The
you're like
HomePod
me,
medium.
you've never heard of this before in your lives.
I'm a huge Apple person. I've not heard of this.
The HomePod Mini is essentially the Alexa or
Oh,
the
that
Google
got it.
Home,
You told me
right?
about this
It's like a
earlier.
little speaker looking thing. If you just go to the thing, it has room filling sound and intelligent assistant. Control your smart home, private and secure for $100.
Got it. It's not, yeah, okay, cool. So it does have features besides, it's not like a speaker that you connect Bluetooth to. It has its own
Yeah, I don't
AI
think you
sort of
do
thing in there.
Bluetooth. I think, or yeah, I
Oh, at
guess.
all?
Well, I
At
think
all?
you do it to connect like your things, like if you have like
Oh, to
your
connect the
TV
cloud
connected to it, or
sort of.
like your lights. Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Excuse me.
But yeah,
I
it's
get
just
you.
like an
It connects to
Alexa.
your home network.
It's just Siri version. It's the Apple version. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Cool, cool. Okay, cool.
Versus the Mac, the computer.
Yeah. You know, I I bought a PC. I bought my first like gaming PC, I think in 2018, and that's when I stopped using my MacBook. I had that MacBook since 2011, so there was a good like 7. I don't know what years I said, but it got me all through college, 6 or 7 years. I loved it, and then I kind of only use my PC. I have like whatever. I just bought a Mac.
Would any have laptop got you through college? You're
I
shaking your head.
Sorry, no. Well, I mean, yes, but I'm spoiled. Is that the answer
Well,
you're
that's what I
looking for?
want. I just
This is what I'm trying to say. I got, and then I got a MacBook. I mean, I'm still paying it off, but I got a MacBook maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't realize how much I had missed it. And again, I'm just telling myself like I won't go to a normal laptop. I just will not. Like a
well,
MacBook
it
is
is
the
a normal
only
laptop.
like a
It's like a
Dell.
skinny laptop, the MacBook, right?
No, it's a Mac. It's not a laptop.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a Mac. It's a MacBook.
Are you like dating Steve Jobs? I don't understand this
It's just
this marketing that's
it's
happening
just
right now. It's
different. I
just a
mean, it's a
laptop,
different
man.
operating system. It's a different it's its own
Or
thing, I would
worse
say.
operating
That's
system.
why the tournament doesn't say computer, right? It says Mac.
Well, because we're doing
MAC.
Apple products. What do you want?
Macintosh.
We both built gaming PCs last year, right?
Right. Yeah,
What were
yeah,
you gonna
that's right.
say? You watched me what?
No, I was gonna say put respect on Steve Jobs's rest in peace.
Look, it's a
His name.
computer, right? It's a laptop. It's a computer.
It's a whole experience, honestly. I don't know. I'm all this to say I'm a huge Mac fangirl. I really am.
Do you have a Google
Um,
Home or an Alexa or anything?
I have a Google one. Yeah, I have a Google Home.
Do you use it a lot?
No, but I use it to play music a lot. I don't really use any other features. I really like it actually, especially now that I kind of am in a studio apartment because the whole apartment is connected. So I can play something like a podcast or music and I hear it everywhere. And I like that. I like it. My shower's in my kitchen.
You can do that with any home, man. You just would have multiple.
No, I mean if you're like if you were playing something in your living room, you wouldn't
Right.
really
You
hear
would
it
just have
super.
multiple, is what I said.
Oh, you would have multiple devices.
Right.
Well, I mean that's overkill. I
That's
think.
how people with houses probably have them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's why there's like the
Um,
mini versions of all of them.
I like when you say mini because I imagine actually very small. Even
Which
though
is
it's not.
funny because this one is called HomePod Mini. Like it's in the like. There's no regular
Yeah, that's
HomePod.
right.
At least not that I know of.
That really tickles me. But
I don't
okay,
have
but
one. I don't see the use of them. The Mac, I
yeah,
think, is it's just a worse computer. Like it's just a worse PC. So I'm probably gonna
yeah,
vote that way because at least it's a computer as opposed to these HomePod
yeah.
Minis, which
Right.
I don't use. I don't like. I don't care for them. At least not right now. I don't need
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I was gonna say these are the things you buy when you're kind of have you need Mac stuff to buy. You gotta have something else. What thing do I not have and I'm gonna buy it? Like I have a Mac, I have an iPhone, I have this. Like let me
I mean, I
spend
understand it
money,
if you like that. Like you have a Google one. Like if your whole home was Google, if your
Yeah.
whole home was Amazon, and you like these things, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'll ever need one, use one. I guess maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm also citing Mac if that's what you're getting at too. But yeah, for sure.
All right. Next matchup, we have an Apple Watch
Oh,
versus
interesting.
AirPods, which I have both of those right here if you're watching.
Oh, very cool.
I have
Nice.
both versions of the AirPods too.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Newest watch.
Yeah.
I have two watches too, actually.
Do you have the newest app? I've never had an Apple Watch. Can I have your old one?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
What if I need it?
For what, man?
Like I want to wear two watches
Look,
or something.
let's go back to the Marie Kondo episode. You don't need all these
That was
excess
you.
things. Yeah, I know. I'm teaching you now.
It's
imparting.
fine.
I'm involuntary.
not cluttered by a watch, man.
There's stuff everywhere. If you're not watching on Instagram, his room's a mess. There's
It's
piles
really
and
not.
piles of clothes, and there's food and all kinds of stuff everywhere. Is that a rat? Oh, let's go. Oh, little guy. Oh, that's a rat.
That's just me.
Oh, little guy. Oh.
You're just looking at me.
Shut the fuck up. What was I gonna say? I've never had an Apple Watch. I wanted to ask first, actually, what was the first Apple product you ever had?
An iPod.
Oh, okay, cool. Which iPod?
Actually, it's actually a good story. I don't know if you meant this or not because I feel like everyone's first Apple product was an iPod, so it was a bad question.
Some kind of iPod.
But I do have a good story, I guess.
So good question. Yeah.
No, bad question.
Just tell it, man.
I had an iPod Shuffle, the little ones without a screen, and all you did was press play, forward, back. Right. And it was a little tiny orange one, and it had a clip where you could like clip it onto you for like
for the
running.
Zumba moms. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Or whatever Zumba was back then.
This was in 2007 or 8 or 9.
Okay.
Around that time. I was on a basketball. I was at a basketball game, or I was playing in a basketball game.
Okay.
For the high school, and the game ended, and we went out. The school took us to pizza afterwards to eat, and they took us to what's the buffet place called?
Cece's or
Cece's? Yes,
it is Cece's, right?
Yeah, we went to Cece's, and in this particular Cece's, there was like a game room where it had a bunch of arcade games you could play. And there's this one game where you click a button and it stops like these blocks, and you have to stack these blocks all the way to the very top.
I remember those.
And we have a friend who's been on this podcast before, Juan. Actually, we might have told the story when he was on it.
Did we?
We might have.
I don't know, because I don't even know.
And I knew he was really, really good at this game because I had seen him play before at like an arcade or something. And these things were like $1 to play, and you could win prizes. So I was like, "Hey Juan, I have $1. Can you play this stack box game for me? Like you get to play, and if I win, I get the thing, right? Like it's a win-win situation."
You're such a capitalist.
How is that capitalist?
Yeah, because you're providing the capital, and you're like, but all the profits of the labor are mine. Like, sorry,
it was more just like he's a friend that was good at this game that he wanted to try, and he wanted to do it too.
He gets the fun of doing the labor. Yeah, it's fun.
It's not labor.
He likes
it's like
it.
Literally
a game.
It.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, it's just a game.
So he won this block stacking game. And I didn't have an iPod. I didn't have an iPod at this time. They weren't like, they were like for rich people, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Like you. And he won, rich, right? And I got the iPod Shuffle, and that was my first. It was cool. He won at an iPod Shuffle from $1 stat game. We all were hyped. We were all like, "Whoa!" oh yeah.
One of those games that everybody says is rigged, but he actually
Exactly.
proved it was. Yeah, that's awesome.
What was
Good
your
story.
first Apple product, I guess?
I had an
We're on
iPod.
AirPods versus the watch, right, man?
Wait, what? Yeah, it was your story. Why are you getting mad at me?
It was your question.
It was a good question.
It
It
was a
turned into
terrible
yeah,
question. Let me guess, an iPod
it was an iPod
video or something.
Mini. It was an iPod Mini. It was a little silver one. It was one of those like very
It wasn't your
weird
black
shaped
and red one
ones.
signed by U2 or whatever.
No, I have that actually.
You
Yeah,
should
I
get
don't
rid
think
of. You should Marie Kondo and get rid of it. No, don't. You're leaving. You're leaving during the episode. That's already going long, man, because of a dumb question. You just jumped. Are you? You're not moving now. Are you okay? You took a hard fall. Okay, you're slowly. You're waddling back with the old, like a 20-year old iPod.
Wait, what are you saying?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Signed by Bono, man. I wonder how much this thing is worth.
Nothing, man.
Dude, yeah, it's signed by look at all the four signatures
Those
on there.
are. Okay, man.
This is in fucking mint condition,
No,
dude.
it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's in fucking mint.
Didn't you just yell at me to
man.
Marie Kondo my stuff?
This was
You
one of
have
the
a
things I decided to
20-year-old
keep.
iPod?
This is one of the things I held it and I was like, this sparks joy. I
You
like
can
it.
keep that all you want, but don't yell at other people to Marie Kondo themselves, right? He's gone. He's looking at his iPod. That's definitely not charged.
It's not charged. I want to feel the clicky wheel in
AirPods
my.
versus watch, man.
I've never had a watch, so I can't weigh on this
Again,
one.
this is so you do this every time. Oh man, I have this Mac that I've loved through college, so I'm picking it. I don't know what a watch is, so I'm picking the pods.
Here's something.
What is wrong with you?
Here's the main thing.
You have zero empathy.
Sorry. Here's the main thing I've wanted to watch for is to replace my Fitbit to do all the health stuff.
It's the same thing, I would say.
It is the same, yeah. But I think the Apple Watch is just a little more like
I think
stylish.
it's if you want. I think it's like how you talked about the home. Like if you want to Apple everything.
Yeah, that's true too. I feel like the Apple Watch though is also like sort of status symbol, right? It's like you're kind of cool. You're I don't
Yes
know.
and no. I feel like they're at this point they're kind of
I
just
feel like
whatever, you know.
yeah, it was stylish for a while. I guess now it's kind of. I mean,
I
not that
like
it's
having one.
not, but it's more common. Yeah.
I like having one. That being said, I use my AirPods every single day, like at all
Me too.
moments of the day. So I'm gonna vote for the AirPods to move on.
Yeah, I use my AirPods pretty often. I don't want to go on too big of a tangent, but in the 5th grade,
Oh god!
stay with me, man. In the
As long as you
grade,
cut out all your soundboard stuff.
I might actually, if the episode's long enough. In the 5th grade, there was this competition called Invention Convention, and
We had one at our school. I think it was called like Brainville or something like
Brainsville.
that.
It was Invention. It was Brainsville, like
Right?
with one of the
Yeah.
category
Right. Where you
things.
just
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
create stuff.
yeah, exactly. And one of my pitches, one of the things, my innovations was wireless headphones. And back then there weren't any wireless. There was no Bluetooth
I
headphones.
feel
There was
like
nothing.
everyone created that though. Like as
No,
a
no.
like
This was in
everyone
the
was like,
5th.
man, headphones would be so
You know
awesome.
what year this was in? This was like 1999 or something, man. It was okay, like maybe like 2002 or 3 or something. And the idea was it was going to have a little, so not exactly like AirPods. It was going to have a little tiny aux transmitter that you could plug into aux ports, and that that would get the signal through. So then it was like you could plug it into like anything as long as it had an aux port, and it'd
Like
be a
USB
wireless
headphones,
connection.
but through an
Yeah, kind
aux.
of like exactly. But they're not, and it would be like a little either FM or some kind of like not FM, but some kind of frequency transmitter.
I will give
The
you
other
credit
thing,
because I
yeah, sorry.
remember having the similar conversation in 8th grade with Serge, our friend.
Oh, about wireless headphones?
Where we basically were just creating wireless headphones. Yeah.
The project I decided to go with was the RoboVac 3000, and a few years later, the Roomba came out. RoboVac 3000. It was a Roomba. Yeah. Not as good of a name though, or marketing, I guess. It won.
You won what, man?
Like the
Won
competition,
what?
like
Like in
Brainsville.
your
Yeah.
head or like?
Okay, you got me. It didn't win. God. I picked AirPods also.
You know what? Well, I'm sure it's already kind of been invented, but an automatic lawnmower.
It's stupid.
Okay, all right.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Let's move on, man.
That's lost limbs.
Let's move on. I said.
Okay. Just so it's such a bad idea. I feel
An
like I need to harp on
iPad,
it.
an iPad versus an AirTag. You know what I
Oh,
noticed?
what's up?
The iPod, the thing we've been talking about, is not
Mhm.
even in this list because it's kind of extinct, right?
Yeah, I would say that the vintage ones are definitely probably like a commodity.
Well, they became all right. They became
if you're
iPod Touches,
listening,
which basically became
that's
iPhones.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Did you
I
have a
forgot
touch?
I never had a touch.
I had a
an
touch.
iPhone, but not a touch. So I guess that's
So
interesting.
you didn't have like apps
The iPhone had
pre-phone though.
No, not the no. Yeah. I never like no games or anything. Like for sure. Like I went straight from I guess an iPod to a.
I guess they were kind of made at the same time, right? The phone and the.
I feel like the touch came out a little bit earlier, right?
A little bit, right?
I don't know. I have no idea, but
okay. So
like
pad versus tag.
This one's easy for me, although the tags right now
This is easy for
are
me
pretty
too.
popular. Yeah,
I
the
don't
tags are kind of
lose
popular
stuff
now. At all?
Well, like name something. I'll bet I'll have it on me.
I don't know. Like wallet. Where's your wallet?
My wallet. So it's not on me. So it's fuck.
Where are your shoes, man? Are your shoes on? What about belts?
No,
Are you wearing anything underneath the camera shot? Is there anything?
I'd show you, but I wouldn't want to flat. No, I'm not wearing anything. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I sort of misplaced them, if you will.
You know what? Where are your iPods? You just had those, right?
I did just have them. Fuck.
Wow, really?
Hold up. I know I put them down somewhere. I have two watches.
Do you have a desk? Because when you look down, you kind of look past. You kind of look past, like all the way down to the floor.
No, what? I sort of misplaced my desk.
What is your mic standing on?
I'm holding it.
Sitting on. Really, with your other hand?
Well, I'm not wearing pants.
You have a very steady grip, as I want to say. iPad?
Yeah, the iPad wins.
I'll say iPad, but I'm not a huge iPad user, actually.
Me neither. Just the AirTag seems sort of, I don't know, for losers and dumbos, you know?
You can put it on your dog, and your dog will never get lost.
Don't lose your dog.
You can't anymore.
That's the slogan for the AirTag.
For the AirTag. What is the slogan? Don't lose your shit?
No, that's like don't get mad. Come on, you can't say that. All right, we have in the last matchup we have iPhone versus Apple TV.
iPhone versus Apple TV.
You don't know what an Apple TV is, right? You think it's like a TV.
It's not like a
Samsung TV
kind of thing.
or...
They haven't gotten there yet. This is the angle I'm going to take. I think the Apple TV is like that's caveman to me by now.
What do you use
to stream stuff?
Yeah,
I have a Roku TV, so it's built.
A smart TV.
I have a smart TV, yeah.
Interesting.
But I didn't have to connect anything.
I have a Samsung TV, so yeah, I don't need to connect anything either. It's not branded with a Roku or whatever. Like I don't need to use a thing either. Gotcha. But it's
it's just a normal smart TV.
Well, mine's like a better smart TV. It's not like what did you call yours?
Not comparing
a Roku TV.
How
big is your TV?
Westinghouse.
How big was it?
Sorry, is this?
How big is it?
50 inches. It's 50 inches.
That's cute.
Oh,
can you watch anything on it?
I don't need a big TV.
Like sort of from your bed, you can't, right? It's sort of like
well, there's things blocking it. Sort of. I mean, it's pretty far away too. You walk into my apartment and it's the Michael Scott like, from the dinner TV. It's like
it's
50
Plasma.
millimeters, actually. I don't know if it's plasma. How can I tell?
Well, no, it's the Michael Scott one.
Oh, right, of course.
So the
am I
iPhone,
right?
right?
The smart TVs kind of made the little Apple TV thing obsolete. No.
Yes and no. I will say like some might not have every single app that you want.
Oh, there's certain apps on it.
I don't know.
Like okay, yeah, I've never. Now you're doing that. I've never had one, right?
I do. Yeah. I've
Oh, you
used
do.
one.
You've never opened.
No,
the
I've
box.
used it. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't tell you every single app on it, man. What am I,
play,
a fucking
do you have that
Rain Man?
2048 app on it?
I don't. I'm sorry.
2048.
What's that?
It's a game that you have to add numbers together.
Are you trying to like
You
D's
never
nuts
do
me?
this
What is
one?
2048?
No, it's an app, dude. The 2048. I bet a lot of people will remember
I'm voting for
what
the
that is.
phone, man.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Are you getting
When
the new
did
one?
you Dude, I'm like a few behind. So yeah, I think
yeah.
whenever
Couple
actually
months.
no, when the new one comes out, I'll probably buy the old one is what I'll do. It's a little bit cheaper. What are we on? 13?
The new one is going to be 13.
I think I might have an X.
It is not
like
the
a
13th
10.
phone.
It's just called the 13.
It's probably like the 20th phone. Yeah.
Yeah. I have the X. I have the XR, so that's a few behind, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty poor of you.
Sorry. I don't.
You
like
also
how you
have
use that adjective.
the old AirPods, right?
I do.
And
that
you said no watch.
Oh, come on, man. I'm going through rough times. Okay,
I'll get you an AirTag for your birthday.
I don't really want that. Even if it's for my birthday, I'll give it back.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
How could I?
The slicer was a good one by me.
No, I'm gonna honorable mention the iPod.
This is a podcast, man. No one can see what you're doing.
Yeah, this is the thing that launched podcasting, even, right?
It's fair.
We're the namesake of the iPod. How dare you?
Don't think he used that right.
How fucking dare you? It totally did. Shout out the iPod. When did you first get an iPhone? Just out of curiosity.
First year of college, I believe.
Okay, yeah, nice.
So, 2011.
Yeah, nice.
You?
All right.
You got one super early.
I think it was a year early, senior year of high school, or year earlier than that, right?
Oh, really? I thought you got one even before that.
It was if it wasn't that, then it was junior year.
I want to say it was like your sophomore year or something.
No, I don't think so, because I remember specific texts or texting on those phones, and I'm pretty sure it was the last 2 years of high school.
Okay. Mac versus pods.
Mac versus pods.
So one is like a bad computer, and one is like wireless, ingenious earphones. So
okay. First
what
of
do
all,
you
not
think?
a computer
What do you
at
lean?
all.
At all?
At
all? A Mac computer.
Not a Mac computer. You know what Mac stands for?
It doesn't.
Macintosh.
Apple.
No, just Macintosh. I'll come out the gates and just say MacBook. Right, straight out.
I'm gonna say pods because the Mac is sort of like a bad computer.
You gotta stop.
So it's like a worse OS.
I guess you've never had a Mac, right?
Why would I?
I'm just like, I feel like when you okay, calm down.
Play that. Play the laughing.
Once you go Mac, never go back.
Nice.
But if you haven't even gone Mac, then you can't not go back.
Right.
You feel? So it's kind of unfair, I think. I don't think you should get a vote in this one because it's a little...
You think people have only owned something...
Can really
So
tell.
you can only vote
It's
on
specifically with
Mac,
this.
and that's it.
Specifically,
Because
yeah,
the
that's
phone,
right.
you don't have the new one. The watch, you've
Yeah.
never had. The
Well, I
pods, you
have a.
don't have the
I
new
kind
one.
of can imagine because I have the old one. I would say the watch. Maybe you're the expert here. Yeah, I'll be. I have a Fitbit, which is
You
sort of
can
the same.
only
Like
do
you
the
said,
Mac, and you have an old
you.
Mac, right?
I have. No, I have a 2008,
And what year
17,
is it?
18,
What
17.
year is this? What are we in?
Oh, what year is it now?
Yeah.
don't don't what's the word? Don't talk down to me.
So I've used a Mac. They're not good. I'm gonna go
you
with the
just you
pods.
probably tried to like click in the wrong
Use it?
places
Yeah, you're
and
right. I probably tried to use it.
I don't know, man.
So I believe, I don't know because we
Yeah,
haven't done this in a while, which
that's right.
I feel weird about, but I'll just give it to you. If it's not, you have it, you can have it. You have
Oh,
possession.
oh, really? Oh, but I like
No,
you
no, no.
want
I'm
me to
not
use
giving you
possession?
the yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use it.
Go ahead. You took liberty
I
with the
did.
possession music.
Whoops.
Well, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
I will say that was probably a good possession because I probably had pods winning the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, I think pods are
I
the
mean, I
best
think
invention that Apple has ever made.
that's so crazy because I thought of it first. Wow.
You
I will say
didn't.
that's
You didn't.
I will say that's my number two. I yeah.
Behind
I
the
say
Mac.
as
Wow, so this was
look,
the championship matchup for you.
okay, yeah, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. This
Nice.
is the only thing that really for me beats out well, if I was gonna be super objective, phone would be up there just
Why
because it's
wouldn't you
like
be objective, man? I don't understand what that
I
means.
just sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I
Okay,
don't know
next
what to
matchup
tell
we
you.
have the phone versus the pad.
Right. Phone versus pad. Easy for me.
Very easy for me. I'm not a pad
Okay,
guy.
cool. 1, 2, 3.
Phone.
Pad.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, phone moves on, I guess.
So finals then. iPhone versus the Mac.
That sounds right. Right. That sounds about.
I would put the pods, but
Yeah. I mean, that
I'd
would
say,
be.
what do you think
Yeah.
more people have?
AirPods or of
Uh,
all of them,
yeah, well, the phone.
phone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, phone pods.
And then the
Mac.
HomePod Mini, right? Second.
Yeah. I actually have a HomePod Mini in my pocket. If you want to see it, hold on.
I feel like this is super easy for me. You said objectively the phone should win. I mean, I'm gonna vote the iPhone, man.
I'm gonna clip a HomePod Mini on my keys so that I can
I don't think it's
just kind of
that
hear
many.
it. It's a mini. I mean, yeah. Do you know? Is that the size of the
Put
picture
the
in the computer?
tag on the Mini after it's on
So
your
you don't
keys.
so you don't lose
Right.
it.
So you don't lose
You
your
know,
keys.
here's what they need to do. Here's what they need to do.
Combine the tag and the HomePod Mini.
Combine a Roomba
All
with the
right.
HomePod Mini,
Ooh,
so
what
it's
if
a little
Apple
mini that
just
follows you
made
around.
an Apple just made a Roomba? Could they
Well,
just
they
do
have to do
that?
that first, and
Because they did
then
that with like computers and like a bunch of
I'm
stuff.
sure they
Right? They
could.
just like steal
Yeah.
stuff and like put their label on it,
Shut the
right?
fuck up, man.
No, like
They didn't.
legit,
No, it's not. It's a
legit.
whole different operating system. It's like let's like Linux. Like Linux isn't a computer, right?
Right. Sure, I guess.
I didn't think you were gonna agree with me on that.
I'm just saying, like with the phones these days, people are always like, "Oh, Samsung doesn't." Even though Samsung's also, we can admit, is just a bad version of the phone, right? Like
Yeah.
Androids, they're just bad
Uh,
phones. Um,
I'd say they're trying. Maybe Apple phones are just good phones, and the other ones are normal.
so you're saying the Macs aren't bad, PCs are just like really good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they should just like take people's inventions and just
And
slap an Apple on
no,
it.
normal keychains are useless.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I don't know what my brain went there. It's a bad keychain now that the AirTag has come out.
You think they would do?
Anyway,
Well, I don't know. The Apple guitar.
Amazon has tried to do some music stuff, so I don't know. Maybe Apple has Logic. It's a Mac thing. Logic's one of the best music producing softwares, actually. So they kind of have their foot in the music stuff a little bit.
Forget it. Forget it. I didn't. I just wanted an
Oh,
Apple guitar. I didn't want all this, man.
All around me are familiar faces.
I played the wrong sound and it kind of worked.
What are we talking about? Oh, what okay. What about like the Ring? People have like Amazon bought that, right? Or they bought something, the Nest,
Oh, like the
or
doorbell
Google
thing or
bought Ring.
whatever.
The
Yeah, I don't know
doorbell and
who,
like the
but I know what you're talking
thermostat
about.
stuff. Apple could just steal that, right?
Yeah,
Have
I
their
think
own.
that's pretty easy. I'm sure that they will move in. Will move into that. Yeah, for sure. I think all those like
I mean, all of those
Google,
are
Amazon,
just
and Apple.
information for people, for them to steal
Yeah,
from us, right?
I think Google, Amazon, and Apple will, from this point on, pretty much have the same things, but their own versions of it, and it will be very much like a lot of stuff in our home and in
So
the
I'm
future and
voting the
stuff.
phone.
Yeah, I guess if I'm being objective,
Again,
I have
what
to
does that
go.
mean?
Have to, like, if I just picked the one I wanted, that'd be the Mac. But I don't have possession either, so
You can pick
um,
it. Maybe I won't use possession.
no. But I do think the phone. I mean, I've always had an iPhone, and kind of now just since I was born. No,
Some
and
people have.
I use it more than, yeah, I know that's crazy. I use it more than any other technology for sure. So yeah, and I semi appreciate it. You know, I'm kind of a slave
I
to it.
feel like our rivalry of pods versus the Mac sort
Would have
of
been a better.
led it sort of led the iPhone to a victory here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. That's true.
Sort of
Yeah,
propelled it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the
Well, let's.
iPhone is the best Apple product.
We had a neutral winner, right? We
Right,
had our
exactly.
favorites, and then that's cool. I think it makes
Um
sense.
Thank you so much for listening. Please rate, review, and subscribe, like we talked about at the top here. We host a tournament every single week, and we'll be back next week with another tournament as well. Guillermo, do you have any plugs or shout outs you'd like to give?
Kind of not really. I mean, follow me on Instagram at the great Guille, Guille. Follow me on Twitter. That's the same handle. Is that still what it's called on Twitter? If you like this content, I have a podcast called Within City Limits, interviews with local musicians in the Austin area, and we also have 12 Days of Podcastmas, which hopefully we'll have a season 2 later this year. But they're pretty funny episodes, so you can go listen to that. And I think that's it. Yeah, nothing new as far as content making.
You know who
Go
you
check out the
look like
YouTube.
in glasses?
Who's that?
Joseph
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Gordon-Levitt. Nice.
You look like Joseph
It's
Gordon-Levitt.
not my face. It's the glasses.
You think so?
I thought about that earlier.
Does he wear
Yeah,
glasses?
I don't know. Maybe we should do a face. Hold on. Look up a picture of him.
Yeah, now's not the time. You can find more from me at Austin A. Garza on Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, we'll be back next week, probably doing apples.
God, please.
Thank you. Bye.